Hi everybody, welcome back to DayZ, and in this video I'm going to be talking about my updated for 1.26 boosted loot Chernarus files, or Chernarus files that will work on PC and console servers. If you know what you're doing with these files, the links to them are in the description below this video. For everybody else though, I'll just do a quick run through some of the things that they give you. So you get things like guns with magazines and silencers already on. Sometimes they'll have scopes on them as well, like that sort of stuff. Lots of stuff will spawn in pristine, which makes things nice and easy to play with. The idea is that if your server has got lots of people on who are beginners, or maybe they haven't got much time to play DayZ, this means that you can loot up and you can get the resources you need to survive and thrive really quickly. All the vehicles come complete, and some of them will have weapons in the back, some will have fishing stuff, some will have farming stuff. They'll have a tin of fuel in the back, so you just need to put the fuel in, then go and find some water, then put some water in the radiator. If we find a truck, I'll show you what the trucks are like. Where are we? Truck covered, there we go. Let's find one of them. Let's go here. Here we've got a truck, so you see we've got a complete truck. Then if we look in the back of the truck, there's barrels, there's wooden chests. I think the ability to, I'll have to test it, but I think the ability to have logs and planks and metal sheeting is still bugged, but I will have to check that, but I'll take that out. And then if you scroll down, you've got loads of building equipment that you can see there, so that's really good. You get lots of stuff that will spawn in pristine. There'll be lots more food, lots more drink. I mean, it's not completely easy, it's not crazy, but it's enough to make it relatively easy to survive and build bases and do that sort of thing. Okay, so let's jump out and let's have a look. So in the description below this video, you'll find a link to my GitHub repository and my Mega repository. And to get the files, all you need to do is you click on code, download zip, and that will give you all of these files. And the README goes through the instructions. Now remember, these will only work when 1.26 is live. So when you go over to your server, make sure that when we get the nod from Nitrado or DayZ, that your server is updated to 1.26. Now what normally happens is that when it's updated to 1.26, the server exe file, the program that runs the server, gets updated, but the mission files, they're the ones that tell the server what it can spawn in terms of all the new stuff, like the winter Sakal stuff that I've included in these files as well. You need to update your mission files to do that. So on console, what you need to do is you would go to your main settings, and the first thing to do is, once the update has happened, you reset your mission XMLs to default. So you click tick, save that, restart the server. Once it's restarted, untick that and then save it. And what that does is that will give you vanilla 1.26 files. So all the files that I don't do, that I don't include in my pack, will all be updated to 1.26. Then once you've done that, all you need to do is go over to your file browser, go into the missions folder, obviously Chernarus for a Chernarus folder, and then just upload the files that I've given you over the top of the existing ones. So for example, let's go back here. So CFG event form spawns, CFG gameplay, CFG spawnable types, they all go in the main missions folder, and then events, globals, messages, and types.xml, they all go in the DB folder. They just go in there. So you just upload them like that over the top of existing ones and click restart. That will then restart, and the new stuff will start spawning. Do bear in mind, however, that if the server has been running for a while and you haven't had a wipe, and you haven't been using boosted loot files, especially things like the vehicles, will hang around in an unboosted state. You know, they'll be incomplete, unlike you see there, and it'll take them a while to cycle out of the economy and for the new stuff to spawn in. Now obviously, if you use custom files that you've already customized, you're going to need to update those to 1.26 yourself. But if you're new to all this and you want a simple way to have a nice easy server that's fun to play on, is relatively easy to survive on, and will give you lots more, for example, building supplies than these files. I think they're pretty good and they're easy to install. That's the most important thing. They're easy to install. And remember, this works on PC, it works on PlayStation, and works on Xbox consoles. Very, very simple indeed. So there we go. The links are in the description below this video. Hopefully you find this useful. If you do, hit like. If you want to see more of the same, press subscribe. And of course, I'll see you again soon.